What's up? Got my new fish room. I know no one's watching right now, but someone will hopefully pop in. We've got new 75s here, new 75 there. Some other tanks over here. More tanks over here. And we got a nice little fireplace over here. A spiral staircase. More fish room area, hopefully. We got a bunch of junk. My fish room stuff needs to be organized. Got my snake over there. We got little Lonnie creeping through. So I just flooded my fish room a little bit ago, and I'm hoping not to do it again over here. So I might have to go and sit this back down. And I'll let you guys, which is nobody at the moment, just chill right there. Still nobody's back yet. Alright. Probably know they're gonna launch, but I'll just keep recording anyways. That's the 75 gallon I'm gonna escape. I've got a bunch of driftwood and rocks. I've actually got 2 more things of rocks I'm gonna bring down here. And then probably try to start escaping some of that here shortly. Hey, someone joined. All right, how's it going? Excuse me while I blow my nose for a second. So what's going on tonight? What's up, Damien? What are you up to tonight? It's good. I'll give you a quick little spin around. So it's not everything in place or anything like that. Everything's going to get moved around some more, but we've got a 75 here that's going to get pushed up in there. And he's going to go over in here. I should say she. Then that's gonna get moved out of the way. This is gonna get scooted down this way. And then I'm gonna bring 40 over here. And we're gonna probably try to stack the 40s. I've got another 40, I'll probably try to stack them over here. And then I'll probably try to do a couple tanks over here. But then I've got cabinets and stuff over here. My water line actually comes in through these cabinets to the main of the house. So, and then got a few more fish over here. This stuff's probably almost all gonna get moved. I've got to fill this tank back up. I had a little mishap here earlier trying to fill this tank, and I was in the other room. Yeah, it didn't go well, so I just had to squeegee the hell out of the floor too. So, fun times. This tank also, a lot of the stuff's gonna, like I said, get moved over, probably stuffed over in this way. I'm gonna try to get some racks built or something. Got a nice little electric fireplace. This is my basement, so got a spiral staircase. It's a mess. I've got all my fish stuff kind of unorganized. A bunch more stuff over here. That's like all my equipment and stuff needs to be sorted through, and chemicals and all that good stuff. I got a bunch of buckets full of substrate. It's not actually kitty litter, stuff like that. And I got to get that fallout thing put together. Had that cut out since forever. Just did a water change over here. It's a little cloudy. He's going to get put back into a 75 once I get everything set back in place. And got my little rack there from work. I'm going to probably spray paint the Pepsi logos off, although I do drink a ton of Pepsi. They should give me some advertising. So I got lots of storage space over here too with all these cabinets. And then all these, I might try to do some small tanks or something over here on these shelves. Something little like one of these could probably hold up on those. And we've got little Lonnie. She's a troublemaker. Thanks, appreciate it. My girlfriend and I are very happy with our purchase. Another thing is, over here, in this closet, I don't know if I should open it because Lonnie's over here, but it's the drains. So I was thinking about trying to maybe set something up so I can drain my tanks straight out. I don't know. I've got a floor drain too, but it's across the way. You can't hear me, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now my water line does come in through that center one, but my water heater is way over there, and so I want to run something also over here to where I can top off tanks real easily. They're not bad. Most of them I got in dollar per gallon sales and whatnot. In fact, that tank that you're looking at there, the wood grain, my girlfriend got that for like $100 off Craigslist a couple years ago. But I'm stealing it from her, so she's just gonna have to deal with that. Quit trying to attack the tripod, Lonnie. I got my other 75 gallon. I think it was like right around $300 from the pet store. It was new, but there was like chipped paint or something on the stand, so it was discounted. And then I guess that tank on the right over here, that one I got, it was on sale at PetSmart. That was my first big tank. It's a 56 gallon column or whatever from PetSmart. And I think it was on sale for like $279. And that's the tank I've had my Oscar in forever. But she's going to get in this big 75 finally. She needs it. What kind of tanks do you have? Yeah, cichlids are pretty much all I have. Although I got the peacock gudgeons, and I always got my plecos and Klaus, my one-eyed goldfish. Anything you want to see? I've got this guy. It's a Rhino Pleco. He's probably about a year, no, probably like 2 years old. He's going to go in the 75 with the Oscar. We found little Miss Lonnie here at a tire place. I was getting my tire patched. She was teeny tiny, 2 pounds, 2 ounces. So I had to take her in. I've also got a bunch of bristlenose plecos. I've got a few in this African tank. They're just little babies. I think there's one. There's one back in the corner back there. There's a third one in there somewhere. And here's these ugly mutts. Sorry, my lighting's kind of poor down here. I need to replace bulbs and put in some new lighting. And I still need to fill this tank. Probably gonna do it with some of this water. Our water is pretty good here where I live. It's like very highly rated through the world or something like that. But I'm really not big on the African cichlids. Those are my girlfriend's, or were. Again, I kind of stole everything from her when we moved. She didn't really take care of anything, so I'm stealing it all. But she's got some cool ones. That's kind of why they're separated. I separated them to the ones that I really liked and to the ones I don't like. But I'm into a lot of the South American cichlids. That's why I like the Oscar and the flower horn, which I know is not true South American, but he's descended or bred from, so it counts. And I like my convicts, even though most people don't. I do. Yeah, those are really interesting. I've never had any of those. Well, I guess those mutts that I was showing you, they are half breeds from some Mbuna shell dwellers that I had, but I lost those whenever we moved. They didn't make it. Put you on a more interesting tank or something. My stand kind of sucks though. Broke my tripod. I just like the attitude and personality on them. Oh, there's the third one. He's a chunky one. I really like my flower horn also. It has like blue colors. They're just a lot cooler than I think than some of the like really bright red ones and stuff. Although I like the yellow ones. I don't know a lot of the names on the strains or whatever you want to call them, but as for nano fish, I've got a couple. I've got my peacock gudgeons, and then I've got a celestial pearl danio left. I had to put them in together with the guppies, and I think the guppies nipped them to death. These tanks are low also because I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. I have the extension tube for the Aqueon hose so I can fill them. I could drain them if I wanted to, I just can't fill them up from where they're at very well without bringing buckets all the way across the room and stuff, so screw that. So what else do you keep? 125 the only tank you have? Nice. I'm going to go grab my step stool, I think, and then I'm going to try to throw some rocks in the 75. Oh, you left too. Welcome, welcome. Oh, what's up, Zemus? Welcome to my fish room. What's up? I am just trying to have a little live stream. I had somebody here for a little while, hanging out, chatting. You missed out on that. Oh. Until I close out of the live stream, that is. Not building, just turning my basement into a fish room. Sorry, Lonnie's on the table shaking it all crazy. Earthquake! But, so, basically a fish room is just a room full of fish tanks. So, I'll give you a little tour. Yeah, trying to get some videos going. Lonnie here is trying to steal the camera. But that big tank is going to get moved over and pushed up to where it's going to corner this tank, where the corners are going to kind of meet right there. And he's going to go, Lonnie. He's going to go over here. And then my flower horns are going to go in this tank. He's the one you drew. He's over there. And then this tank get moved. And this tank's going to get moved down next to this 75. And then I've got this 40-gallon breeder. It's going to get moved down about to where this one is, about where the middle of this one is. And I'd like to get the other 40-gallon that the flower horn's in and stack it above it, kind of like the way these tanks are. And so yeah, so then we've got all these cabinets. That's where my water line is. I know, and I still got that one over there that's not got anything in it, if you can see it. That whole tank died. But I got these tanks. And Klaus, my one-eyed goldfish. That's the side with an eye. Then flower horn. Snakes over there. This is my other room. You'll like that. I need to put it back together and stuff. It's missing some pieces. And then here's my office. It's gonna be my office. I got my computer set up, using her little TV. I'm gonna hook some old video game systems up to that. And then got the mirror. There's technically a bathroom in here. Yeah, right, if I could find one. There's a bathroom in here, but there's no water running into the toilet, so I can't flush it or anything. So we don't use that right now. And then that little door over there. It's like my hot water heater, my ancient furnace. and none for the toilet. I know. And then, so this tank crashed. So I just brought it over the way it was. I was my piranhas and stuff. It crashed when I had to leave it at the old house. And then I got my drain set up over here. Dishwasher, or not dishwasher, sorry, washer and dryer. And a fireplace, electric fireplace. But it's fancy. It's so fancy. Ooh. And then we got this little closet. It's got some drains. It's like the drain pipe to my house, so I want to try to figure out a way to run some drains there. Definitely, definitely. But yeah, so that lamp came with the house. And then out that window is actually a crawl space that goes underneath the master bedroom. My bedroom is like from that wall over all the way over to there, basically. Like, that's the size of my master bedroom. It's awesome. But yeah, so this tank is the one I got to get set up. I've got a bunch of rocks and driftwood to throw in here, and then I'll move the sand over, try to cover some of it up. Troublemaker down here. What are you doing, Lonnie? Probably not. Most people probably don't bell my videos. Not that I've posted one in over a year. Lonnie, quit trying to take the camera. You missed it. I flooded it earlier. $4 months? I don't think so. Not enough subscribers. I need like 300 more before February 20th. So share and get people to subscribe if you want. It's worth something, I'm sure. Lonnie's the best helper. Oh yeah, did you get you a video capture device or something? Oh, that's a monster piece. Ugh. You helping? When are you getting a fish tank, Zemus? I know it's gonna be soon, right? I have a tripod, but it's broken. Kinda works, I guess. I just can't make it as tall as I need to be. And I have to keep coming back to check the chat. You're welcome. Ah. We should. You should definitely update my logo. I concur. I want to do new intros and make all kinds of new stuff, so that way, kind of like do a rebranding or something. What's Azimus doing tonight? Not chilling as hard as this one. Yeah, you, Lonnie. Gesundheit. I ought to show you the rest of my house, Zemus. Well, I got you on a floatable camera. So, that door leads to my garage. We're gonna do something here. Exactly. It's like Fallout or something. You know, this house was built in 1959. Oh. Go up the spiral staircase. So here is the den or study, or I don't really know what you want to call it. It's a living area. We've got all my Harry Potter books. Got my modem and stuff down there. And that's Mal. And then we got my gaming books, and we've got some yearbooks, and we got board games and stuff down there. Coffee table I built when I was in high school. We got the Shadow and the Zeus. We're not really using this room yet. Here is kitchen. Gotta do some dishes. We've got a squeegee deege. And my beautiful fridge. I love my fridge. Got some food in there. And yes, zoo indeed. And then that rounds out to the living room. So here's the living room. This is where we was playing the other night. But over here, this is the garage also. That door that I was showing you earlier comes in here where my car's at. And our mailbox is in the garage door, so that's cool. And then And that's front door. The TV. The shadow again. Here's one bathroom. Here is what is basically the storage room at the moment. And then there's Daisy. Lonnie. I don't think he's supposed to be in there. Sweet Daisy. And what's best about this house is the wallpaper. On top of wallpaper. That's probably on top of wallpaper. Oh, and then there's a Peter. Ah! No. In my closet. Cat tower. Video games. Lots of video games and systems. Wallpaper. More wallpaper. Bedroom. Master bath. I got two of them. As I said, my master bedroom is enormous. Are you done? Oh, gross. There's a couple Game Boys there too. Some PlayStations and stuff down in there. There's the original fat 60 gig. I think it's got like a 320 gig hard drive in it though. Are you still going on over here? Yeah? You're dead now? Learn to deal with it, Canadian. Canadians are supposed to be tough. Rugged men. Just super friendly. Are you done? Yes? No? No? Okay. Not okay. No. Thank you. I likes it. That's pretty much it, but it all rounds around to where connects. That's the dining room, which connects back over to the kitchen and everything. And then there's the spiral staircase. And back to the fish room. Whew. That was a journey. So what was your favorite part? Everything, I know. It's all great. Who else is with us today? You can say hello if you would like. I guess I can show you around since you haven't been here yet. Yes, the fishing was awesome. Except for I flooded it a little bit earlier. That's okay. It's just tile on top of tile anyways. Just like the wallpaper on top of wallpaper. The guy who owned the house originally must have been a quote-unquote handyman. But the tile on top of tile, so you can see it right there. And then again, there's wallpaper trim on top of the wallpaper. So, you know, that's always interesting. Ooh, 3 people. Getting fancy up in here. Oh, 2 people. They booked out here as soon as I said something. Shit, get out of here. Hey, Aquanut, what's going on, man? Mike, I should say. I was thinking about it. I've just been chatting with my good friend Zemus here, and I was kind of sorting my rocks out here, and I was trying to figure out what I was wanting to do. I still got to go get some more rocks, I think, but I want to use this slate. That's what I'm thinking, to throw up in here. I kind of got the sand left so I could get some of the rocks buried a little bit. I can't go too crazy with the rocks or anything. I'm going to put my Oscar in there, so... But I like the slate, and she likes to lay eggs every now and then, so it'll be good for her on that. But other than that, I was going to throw in some driftwood. I got a big box of, well, not a big box, but a box of some stuff over here. Got a couple of nice pieces, nicer pieces. I like this one. This one's not too bad. I don't know how well you can see this, me and all that. Got some algae covered on it. And some other little pieces. Maybe. I do have some Anubias. She's kind of crazy, but I might be able to get away with some Anubias. I've got a bunch floating up in this other tank over here that I need to do something with before it rots in the filter. I had a bunch of other plants, but whenever I moved, I didn't have time to get them out of the bags and they ended up rotting. So, Nubius is my primary plant. Hi, Peter. But I really like this giant rock here. Yeah, I think I got some Java Fern and some tanks also, maybe. Maybe. Get you guys closer. That's a little bit better, it looks like. Sorry if the camera gets crazy, I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Hmm. Hope I'm not boring everyone too much. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and shout them out. I try to jump back and check those comments. Then maybe I'll stream more often, Zemus, and you can come check them out. Yeah, this tank probably could use a reseal eventually. It was a saltwater tank for a long time, and then my girlfriend bought it like a couple years ago, and some of the silicone in the corners was chipped out, but it was holding just fine for the whole time we've been using it. I think it was an oceanic tank, so I'm not too worried about a little bit of the silicone chipped away in the edges. It's not like in the meat of it or anything. I like this little rock pile thing I got going on here. I plan on trying to throw some cherry shrimp or something in here first. Maybe if I can't get some of those to colonize, maybe and hide out. And then I figure I'll do some wood over here on this side. I'm gonna have that corner sponge filter. Just add some extra filtration and figure you can hide that with some driftwood or something. Yeah, I like it. This was my girlfriend's tank, but I'm stealing it from her since we moved. Stealing her fish too, whether she likes it or not. Uh-oh, girlfriend's home. Better quit talking about stealing her tanks. I think she's home. They hear the garage door though. That's an awesome tip. I'll have to remember that. I was probably going to try to use some vinegar since I didn't plan on this tank. I don't know, it's just old and needs to beat up anyway, so I'm not going to put too much effort into this one. But that's definitely a good tip. I'll hold on to that. I bought this API Safe and Easy Clean, and it got that little circle in the middle end, but it just took a lot of scrubbing and lots of rounds of doing it. Ah, definitely also a good tip to know. I know the Magic or Mr. Clean Magic erasers work really well for most stains. I know Seachem makes a magic eraser also. I heard it holds up better, but I've never bought one to try. Hi there. Reaper? Are people talking to me? Are you gonna come say hi?
Maybe. I called you a reefer.
He didn't
Not
call me
you.
a reefer. That's what they call saltwater people. Jeez.
That's a funny name.
That's not a pot reference. Miss Smokies.
I was trying to read them, but they went away.
You have to touch the little text looking button.
I did, but it started shaking your camera, and I don't want to do that. So.
Yeah.
Hi, Zemus.
Zemus getting all the love.
He said hi to me.
I think that's a different website. I'll let you guys get a close up and tell me what you think I need. So I like my little slate pile. That wood could be changed if need be, but I kind of like it. It's got the green on it. And I've had this going fairly well, I thought, with this over here, but then I like this big piece down here. I want to do something with it, I just don't know what. Do something like that. This wood pile, probably not. Oh snap, 1% battery. Let me grab a charger. I don't know if that's enough to save it. Okay, my phone may just stay at 1% this whole time. I don't know. So were you saying that you think she should be able to get behind it? Is that what you're saying, Mike? I apologize for my stutter. Creeping up on me again. My battery had like 1%. I had to like run and grab it. I don't even know if it'll hold charge still, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I fixed that to where she can swim behind it. You say something? Yeah, good thinking. Oh, you can't see past here.
I just realized.
I almost want to add another piece, but not really at the same time.
Susie's helping.
Juice is always helping. Lonnie was helping earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much.
Does it say you've been live for an hour and 39 minutes?
Yeah, a lot of that time was nobody watching, so it's okay. This piece has got some pretty cool moss on it.
Do you go out hunting for down trees?
Hmm?
That's what he asked, if you go out hunting for down trees.
I do not. I've bought a lot of this driftwood from fish stores. Usually it's not too expensive. Some of these pieces I got in the My Aquarium box things too. The moss just happened to start growing inside of a filter one day, and I just put it on some wood.
Oh, alright, cool. Yeah, it looks good. We're pretty cheap over here and go out collecting. Wood is very expensive in their parts.
Yeah, that's why I mostly have small pieces. A couple of these bigger pieces I got for cheap, or I know the rocks I got for in an auction for like nothing. That's where I got all that slate from. You make a good chat moderator.
It says low battery. It just popped up for a second. I need a chair back here.
If I had the fast charger, it might actually go up on battery.
You want me to go get you one?
I don't know.
I'm afraid if you
I was gonna
unplug
say
it-
switching it might kill it. Is that you?
Zeus.
No wonder. What are you doing, troublemaker?
1%'s pretty low. Bye, Zemus.
Nah, it's charging. It's all right. It's been charging for like 10 minutes at
Said low
1%.
battery again.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright. Honestly, I don't know what else. If there's much else I could do.
We're gonna try and pull through.
I almost want to say maybe a little piece down here. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Zeus, do not unplug the charger.
This is what I have to deal with. Jerk. And then there's that one. She was attacking the legs to the tripod earlier.
He wants to get in on this action.
Of course he does. Zeus does like to star on the videos usually.
Tim's photogenic kitty.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what else I could do in here. Try to make it more stable, I guess. Put a rock down there. I need new equipments.
Mm-hmm. Why aren't you using your camera?
Huh?
Why aren't you using your camera?
Because I can't live stream with that.
Oh.
You can talk to everybody if you want while I go get a bucket of rocks.
I don't have nothing to say. I don't know what to say.
Talk to them. Say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Pretty face.
I don't know what he's doing. He just abandoned us, so. What do you want to know, Robert? I'm from Missouri.
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 No, don't say that.
We don't actually say it that way. I mean, I don't have to take care of them, so I'm cool with it. I like looking at them, but I don't like all the maintenance.
That's why we discussed things earlier. About me stealing your stuff.
Yeah, he takes care of all my fish, so we call it even. Are those my rocks?
What?
Bitch?
What? Are we cussing on YouTube?
I mean, I don't have any other insults for you, I'm sorry.
Cussing on the YouTubes?
Do they, yes it does.
Huh?
Do they censor you?
They don't censor me now.
You can't cuss on YouTube?
I mean, you can, but well, I'm getting demonetized anyways. It's okay.
Are you? Oh, I guess you said you do have to have so many.
Yeah, I need more subs.
Oh. There's only one person more. Oh, back to 2. I don't remember that big piece on the left over there. Did you have that in a tank?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
It was in the Bucko breeding tank. This one.
My bad. I get it from my mama.
What?
Oh shit, I put something up. Swear away. Oh, well, I was laughing and hit the back button.
What that means.
No.
Oh. Rocks aren't the right colors.
I like those rocks. You don't have to use them because I'll put them back in my African tank.
I just need
Yeah.
the darker ones.
Still my rocks. So far, Grumble's not trying to eat me.
Because Grumble is very loving.
Bull crap. You can think of a lot of names for her. Loving's not one of them.
It's the only one.
Especially when it comes to me.
Maybe if you fed her once in a while.
She won't eat from me. Get your own rocks then.
Give me better colored rocks. Mostly just trying to use these to help hold the driftwood in place. But she'll bump it eventually.
Oh yeah.
As long as it holds. I don't know. I don't think she'll get too quick by having this space.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out.
She can go back behind it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I should definitely be able to fit.
Oh, JJ says it looks good.
Thanks, man.
How can you tell like when people join? Does it tell you?
Just tells you the number. It doesn't say who.
Oh,
It only says who they are if they comment.
he said thumbs up.
I'd show a little bit closer, but I don't want to unplug my phone. I need to fill some sand in back in there. We got that driftwood down there. Some rocks.
It's got to be almost 1 o'clock. 1:14 a.m. Oh, you can hit options and click and see participants.
Oh.
Thank you. Ooh, dance party.
You're not dance partying. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be all you.
I'm not
sure they watch
dancing.
that.
Yeah, I don't know where the options button is. I don't want to hit too many buttons. Mess something up.
What is this?
Very bad connection. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
No bueno. I think the natural is what he goes for.
Trying for him. Trying.
He likes the sand.
I do too. It looks a lot whiter whenever it's dry, but the tan's good too.
Aquanet said it does. It looks good or something. Yeah, it looks awesome. What are you gonna keep in that tank?
Oh, my Oscar Gromble. She needs it.
Nice. Did you show Grumble?
Yeah. But probably not to JJ. She's gonna be going in over there. Stupid tripod. Table.
You need a better table for it.
I just need a better tripod.
Both. Huge.
Yeah, she's about 6.
She was, what, your first or second fish?
Second, no, third. I killed my second fish. I guess technically my first fish too. My first fish was a black convict named Filbert. After the turtle on Rocco's Modern Life, for any Nicktoons fans. And then I got a African knifefish because I had no idea what I was doing. And I'm sure my water parameters were horrible and it melted her skin off and I was a horrible fish keeper. And then I got Gromble as my third fish.
JJ said he's the only fish in the tank. Some convict would be cool with them too.
Yeah, maybe.
He's actually a she. She lays eggs every now and then.
Which, yes, she does. Part of the reason I wanted the slate in here.
Ow, Mommy.
Lonnie's a sweetheart.
Super playful.
Need to get some more sand, I think. Just a little bit.
I can't believe your phone's still alive.
What? It's charging. Ish.
Aquanet says, yeah, some moss on the wood would look good too.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of Java moss that I'll probably attach. It's already got a little bit that's dried out. I don't know if it'll come back or not.
Spike moss or even Java. What is spike moss?
I'm not sure. I know Christmas moss. I think now I need, like you said, some moss, and then I need to get my hose and the mail so I can fill this tank up all the way over here.
It's a really nice looking fast growing moss for low tech tanks. Don't need highlight. Nice.
That's good. I have a real light. This light up here is just, this room doesn't have very much light, so I've got a ton of lights that just need cleaned off and reset up. All right. I know it's covered in sand. I think it'll clear out quite a bit once I get some water running in there. See your reflection. So I think that's the best I can take it tonight. Well, I think a lot of that sand will clear off whenever I fill it up and make that look a lot nicer and get some moss going in there like you was talking about. Thank you, appreciate it. Well, I appreciate your help on it as well. Well, I think we're probably going to go ahead and head out for the night. I appreciate everyone watching, especially you, Mike.
Which one's Mike?
Aquanet. And yeah, appreciate everything. Thanks, Zemus.
Bye, Zemus.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.
You do the same. Have a good night.